SoundPeats Air5 Pro. Hear the difference. Yo everyone, welcome back, and we're going to talk about these buds. And the first thing I'm going to say is that these buds are currently in my ear, so we're just going to go ahead and touch up on that comfort. And I want to say that these buds are extremely comfortable. Again, you know, when it comes to these buds that people buy and they use in their ears, it really all depends on the person's ears. And for me, I never really had issues with buds being comfortable, but I do want to be honest about these. These feel like they're like completely not in my ear. Like whatever silicone tips that they're using, it's really good. I mean, really good. And the next thing I want to talk about is the app. Now, of course, most buds come with an app where you can customize the EQs. You got a little bit more features in there where you can change things up. You know, the ANC, transparency mode, normal mode, and all of that is all inside the app. So you can go ahead and check the app out if you decide to pick these things up. You gotta use that app because that app is awesome. It got a lot of good customizations to make the buds kind of like how you like them. And while we're talking about that, let me go ahead and touch up on the ANC and transparency mode. Now listen, normally when you buy cheap buds, and I don't want to say these are cheap, right? I want to use the word budget. Right? We're going to use the word budget. Let's go with that word. When you're buying budget buds, you really don't get, you know, the total package of having good ANC, good transparency mode, good sound quality, good build, and all that. And I want to be honest. I'm going to be 100% honest, right? Like no sugarcoating this. The ANC up here is actually good, right? I'm not talking about like top level or top tier level buds, right? But like if you're listening to your music and you got this on and you turn your ANC on, you're not going to hear no surrounding background, no nothing. You're not going to hear anything. It's going to work exactly how. Right now, I have the ANC on right now, and I got a fan blowing, and I can't hear my fan. And to me, that's a major, major, major go. All right, go ahead and drop in the comments who be saying that. Anyways, with that being said, the transparency mode is a little, you know, now that's where a lot of buds just can't get right sometimes. And we're not talking about the top tier, we're talking about the budget ones. So on a budget level, the transparency is meh. But when it comes to ANC, it's definitely major go. Now, I do want to touch on the fact that I have to actually change that in the app to turn it on and off, but you get different types of modes. I just keep mine on traffic. That seems to be the best for everything, pretty much. So I know we get a lot of videos that do a lot of sound tests, but I'm just kind of like not one of those videos because, to be honest with you, I don't know how accurate I can do a sound test for you to hear what I'm hearing, right? Like I can kind of give you something, but it's like not 100% accurate. So you just got to either trust in my word or trust in my word. Got to trust in Delvon over here, baby. But I want to say that the sound quality, again, for the budget buds, the sound quality is just, I mean, I'm always blown away by SoundPeats sound quality, pretty much. I mean, like they may not give you like the best build, best ANC, best transparency, but one of the things that they do not like pull back on is that sound quality. And they have this signature sound. Their buds get loud. They have, you know, good trebles. I mean, really deep, strong bass, mid-tones is great, everything like that. And if you don't like it, you can just go into the app and just EQ that mess to death and fix it, change it, flip it, turn it, whatever you like, and just go with it. But out of the box, I always love their signature sound. I have no issues with whatever profile that they have by default. So, I mean, if you're on a budget, you have to try these out. Like I can't tell you go get these and these are going to be the best buds for you or whatever like that, but these things sound amazing and I love them. Now, one of the things that I had a little bit of trouble with is like the gestures a little bit. Like I'm still trying to figure those out. So it's like to play is like a double tap, play and pause, and then there's like a tap for this side over here is like volume up and this side over here is volume down. So when you tap, 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 and I thought I could like squeeze and hold for like transparency and stuff. Yeah, so I never successfully did that because I don't think it's a thing. But yeah, as far as that, I have to use the app to turn that on and off, and I double tap and stuff like that. And then you do your triple tap, you know, the regular gestures that you normally get with some buds. But some buds have the single tap. This one don't seem to have the single tap because it actually has volume control, and some buds don't come with volume control. So I would take the double tap just to have volume control on the buds, which I always find as a good feature and pretty dope to have. All right, so we're gonna kind of touch up on battery life. So these buds do charge USB Type-C, the standard. Other than that, you're gonna get somewhere between like 6 to 7.5 hours. That's what they're promising you, 7.5 hours when you're listening with these buds, and 37 more hours total when you're using the charging case, of course. And I'm pretty sure that that means that these buds will last all day, like every other buds that you buy, pretty much. Listen to them, they die, case, charge it up, put them back in, listen to some more, die, boom, charge them up, and then your day's over with. But you listen to music all day long. Pretty much your standard lasting all day buds, and that's what you get with these. Now, when it comes to style of these buds, you know, it's your traditional stem style. It seems like everyone is doing the stem style. We know why, but you know, other than that, if you love it or hate it, this is what you're going to get, and there's no way around that. But I do want to say that the build quality of it feels not super premium at all. This is a pro model. I wish that SoundPeats one day will give us a, you know, if you're gonna put pro in the name, give us a little bit more pro material, make the buds feel more premium feeling, as well as the charging case and stuff like that. But this is a budget line, so you're looking at a pro budget buds, and what it delivers in that, you know, category, it does a really good job for it to be, you know, pro budget buds and stuff like that. But other than that, I mean, the build quality is fine, and if you like the stems, you like them. If you don't, you don't. All right, so now we're gonna talk about Multipoint, and if you really don't know what that is, that means that you could connect 2 devices to these buds. So you could be listening to, you know, something on your computer, and then a phone call comes through on your phone, and you could just answer the phone call, and then when that's off, you can go back to playing music or whatever it is that you're doing on your computer. That's pretty much what Multipoint is. I'm not gonna go into like super details about that. Everyone loves Multipoint, is here for most buds today. So if you have it, you have it, you love it. You don't have it, you want it, so you can love it. As you already know, that I'm not really a spec person, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw the specs up on the screen right here for you to see everything, and you can check those out on your own. And other than that, I wanna say that these buds are pretty good, friendly budget buds that will not break the bank and give you some decent ANC and really great sound quality. And this is one of the things that I really love about that. And before I get out of here, I know that when we do these buds, a lot of us don't talk about the call quality. So the way I like to test my call quality, I just call people up and just have a general conversation with them about whatever it is, right? And I just wait to hear them say, I can't hear you. You sound muffled. You sound bad. And I did not get that. So I want to say that these have passed my call test, basically, you know, so I don't think that anybody's gonna have a problem. I don't want to call somebody and ask them to listen, right? I like to like just talk to them normal, because when somebody can't hear you on the line or your signal breaking up, they will let you know. And that's the easiest way to test buds out to see how good the call quality is, because if you get no complaints, I guess it just works. So I want to say these buds are going for $79, and you can use my link down in the description below to get a discount. So do that. Anyways, everyone, this is Delvon Digital, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace. It's like a freaking net in here.